Hello, thanks for clicking on Just Miss Fitness. I'm your trainer Jasper Bravo. Today we are training our back. We want to have that V-taper shape. We want to have that wide, thick back. This one is the video for you, and we're starting right now. This is also a video for you if you want to train, you want to lift, you want to have very big muscles, and you don't have so much time. You don't have 2-3 hours in the gym for that. This is just that workout for you. And if you are somebody who loves science, this is also a video for you, because here we consider science a lot. Now I want you to understand that today is the first day I'm going to train my back since I got injured. Just a week ago I got hurt when I was doing deadlift, and my left shoulder kind of got a tear on the back, and that one has made it very difficult for me to do some of the workouts, especially the pull workouts. That's why you're seeing me warming up right now using push-ups instead of pull-ups. Always, if you remember this channel, you know that any day that I'm training my back, I normally warm up with the push-ups, with the pull-ups. But now today I can't do that because I'm injured on my back, my shoulder, so that's why I have to do something different, which is the push-ups, because it will just do the same, by the way. It will not hit the back muscle directly, but it will still hit it indirectly, because the joints which are still involved in the movement are the same joints which are involved in this movement of push-ups, if you understand. So I had to come up with some workouts, by the way, that I can do for my back, because almost all the workouts that are involved in training back don't work for me right now because they hurt so badly. I can't do pull-ups, I can't do rows, I can't do deadlifts. You can imagine. So I just have to do this one. So this is something that I just came up with. It's I'll call it single arm side lat pull down. Yes. And it's a very awesome workout, by the way, for your back. This is another blessing in disguise, in that without this injury I couldn't have gotten something to do. I couldn't have figured out this workout. But because of the injury, now I know of this workout, and it's one thing that even after I will be healed, I'll still be doing, because the workout is so nice. It really stretches that lat the way I like it. And right now, as you guys know, I'm working on widening my back more than the thickness. Of course, we are doing both, but we are concentrating more on the widening of the back. And if you want your back to be wider, you need to do more of these pull workouts. That is the workouts that are engaging to the lats. So if getting this type of a workout into my arsenal is another blessing that I can't thank the gods of the metal for much more. So you understand, I can't thank them enough for this one. So this is the first set, by the way, and as you can notice, this workout, it helps especially with the stretching that back. It feels so nice. This is the second set already, and I'm feeling like my lats want to pop out of my back, by the way, because they are so much pumped. They feel so much tired, and you're just getting started. So you can imagine, that's how much I'm enjoying this workout. It's a new workout, and it's the only movement, it's one of the few movements that I can do, and my back fails to hurt. So always, if you are a familiar follower of mine, you know that I usually preach one thing always: safety. I always tell you that it's good to be safe so that you avoid any sort of injury, because one of the biggest enemies to your progress is injury. Any day you get hurt, you won't be able to do some of the workouts, or sometimes you won't even be able to come to the gym completely, and that one makes you move backwards instead of moving forward. So if you really want to build the physique you want, don't just think about the things you need to do, required to do, like the nutrients and the type of workouts you need to do, and so on and so forth, and the supplements. But also you need to think of the things you need to avoid. And one on top of the list of those devils that you need to avoid is injury. Just avoid getting hurt. So, but in a case which is also inevitable, you'll get hurt. Sometimes you just have to get hurt. Like on this day that I got hurt when I was doing deadlift, I can tell you that it was a mistake. That wasn't I wasn't really sure if it was mine by there, because I can say that the accountability I can take on that is that I did not warm up my upper part of the body when I was starting the lift. Understand? I warmed up my lower part of the body, and because I knew that the deadlift is a lower part of the body workout, but little did I know that I was kind of wrong. But now what I'm saying is not my mistake too, really, is because I've been doing that for the longest and it's never hurt me. And when I was doing the other movements, I thought my whole body was getting hit, so, or was getting warmed. So anyway, that's what I think I learned. I learned that I need to warm all my body, even if I'm not going to train that part, because sometimes it can be involved indirectly in maybe handling the weight or moving the weights around. Yeah. So another thing, in a situation that is inevitable, that you're going to get hurt. Sometimes you'll get hurt, by the way. However careful you'll be, your care will just help you to get hurt less, but it doesn't mean that you'll not get hurt completely. In a situation like so, I'd advise that you try to work your way around your pain. That is, always look for the workouts that you can do anyway, even if you're hurt. For instance, if your back is hurt, you can always train your legs. But if it's so hard that you can't train your legs, train your arms. And if your arms are hurt, you can still train your legs, and so on and so forth. But if all of them are hurt, you can go for a run. If you can't run, maybe you could do yoga. Always try to be, as you wait to recover, do something that will, number one, still help you grow and get fitter, and number three, will not get you off the momentum, because sometimes you just need one stoppage from your momentum of always training for you to just stop. You see, you just need one day to stop, and then you find yourself now missing a gym continuously because of that 1 or 2 days you missed because of an injury. So just try to keep yourself around, try to train around your injury, just to make sure that you don't lose everything, or at least gain something little. Because right now, as you see, I train this back, I'm not losing muscles as much as such, but I'm not also gaining as much as I could have, but at least I'm gaining something. It's better. If I wasn't hurt, of course, I could be gaining more. So the best or the optimal scenario is not getting hurt. But in an event that you are hurt, always try to just work out anyway. Train the part of the body that is not hurt. Even if you have a broken arm, you can always go to the gym and do leg extension and leg curls. You can do that. Train your legs. Make your legs be so jacked that the day that your arms will be healed, somebody will think that your arms don't belong to your body. You understand? Because you have trained your legs so crazy. So I'm going to the next workout. That one I just did 2 sets. This is another workout that when I train, when I do, I don't feel any pain. These are the workouts that I just tried. I've tried all, you name them, all types of workouts that I could do in this gym, and all of them hurt apart from these 3. So this is another workout that I could do. This is pull-ups, but now it's pull-ups with a neutral grip, because the normal grip, if I do that, I get a lot of pain. You understand? So I choose this one, and it feels so epic, and you can see I'm clearly enjoying my workout, because I had missed training my back, by the way, because my back is just one of those body parts that I want to train so badly right now, and anything that makes me not train them makes me feel bad, because it's one of my weaknesses. You understand? There's this day I was consulting some guys who train at my gym. The guys who have been competing, and as they were just training me, there's a guy who used to train me on posing. I used to be my coach on posing, and I was asking for his opinion on my physique, and I remember he told me to work on the width of my back. So since he said that, and I've also been feeling the same, chances are that is true. He had just confirmed what I had been feeling, because I'd been feeling that I needed, personally I used to think that I needed both the thickness and the width, but for him he told me that the thickness is okay, I just need to work on the width, and the width is mainly gotten by training, by doing the LATS. So that's why I did that. And yeah, let's try and see if we are having a pump. Ooh, that workout was good. That workout made us, that pump is good, by the way. I can feel it, I can see it, and I see that the lats are well pumped, and even the upper part, by the way, that I think I did not thing that I was targeting, I feel it so badly. I feel like the upper part is also well hit. Yeah. And I also hope you guys notice that I usually respond to your questions on the comments. Yeah, I usually I reply to all comments and I usually respond to them. And yeah, your questions are always safe with me. I'm thinking of maybe one day making some video where I'm answering all those questions. But in the meantime, we're just going to work out. We're just going to enjoy the journey. This bulk, I don't know whether you are cutting, whether you are maintaining, or both of us if we are cutting. Let's just do this. Keep being consistent, taking one step at a time. It's always one lift at a time, one meal at a time, always. And yeah, one sleep at a time, just to make sure that we get closer each and every day to our goal, which is being as athletic as possible and as well built as possible. You can always do that if you make sure that you do everything within your power that you have control over. Of course, you can't control some other things like the weather, the government, and so on and so forth. But I know you have the power to choose what you put into your mouth. You have the power to choose whether you sleep or you work out. So as far as those ones are concerned, just keep going, just keep doing that. Sometimes you might not be seeing the result, and that is what's up with success. It always comes one day at a time. You'll never realize it at a go. But accumulatively, when you look back, you'll realize that you've made huge steps. That's when you realize that you succeeded. So if you liked the video, thank you. And if you subscribed, let me see you in the next one.